Hey guys, it's Liz and we're flipping things and it is Monday. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Today we are just talking about my reselling journey and sort of how it relates to YouTube and what some of the plans I'm making for the next month or two are. So like nothing specific. We're just kind of talking reselling. I don't know, we're sort of chatting. Chatting's fun, right? I mean, listen, Trevor and Matthew are both at school. I'm going to take advantage of this time to chat with you guys. Well, there's no kids in the house. I'm just kidding. Totally miss them. I totally miss them when they're at school. Seriously. All right, stay tuned and we'll chat. Welcome back, guys. So, I got a new ring light. My ring light broke last week. It would like turn on, but then it would just randomly turn off, which was actually happening for a couple months. But I'm on like a super tight budget, as most of you know. So I'm trying it out today. It's the UV size ring light set. I'm trying it out and I'm going to try it for a few weeks, and because it really was very affordable. I think it was only $34.99, but it's much higher quality than the last one I got, which cost more. So I'm going to try it for a few weeks. If I'm happy with it, I will add it to my Amazon affiliate links. If any of you are looking for a ring light, I mean, I don't know, like, right? I just count ring lights. Like, can you see all my wrinkles? And I think you can, but listen, that's just me. Okay. That's just me. 2020 gave me wrinkles. It is what it is. I don't know. It's because I was making like weird faces all year. Like, what? Every single crazy thing that year threw at me. It was just a furrowed brow. Anyhow, today we are talking about reselling. We're just chatting. And I kind of want to talk about how having a YouTube channel has sort of crossed over and helped me in my reselling. So this last weekend, I went over 900 subscribers, which is like, I don't even have words. I'm like, I'm grateful and shocked, because I think I spend most of my time sort of shocked that anyone wants to listen to what I have to talk about. But I am grateful and I'm like excited. I am really hoping I can monetize my channel. I'm actually much closer to 4,000 watch hours than I am my 1,000 subscribers. So I'm going to hit both in the next couple of weeks. And I know it's not going to bring in like a huge amount of income, but I am trying to make sure I have multiple streams of income. And that is just one more I can add to it. And so even if I start small, I'm like super excited, right? Because it takes every little bit takes a little tiny bit of pressure off when you're just trying to like make it. But I wanted to talk about how my YouTube channel has sort of helped me in my reselling. And there's a few ways. First, I am new. Like I hope I don't try to come across as an expert, because I am not. I am super new at this. I have been doing it since I got furloughed from work last year. And I think I sold my first item in July. So I've not been doing this long. And I started my YouTube channel to sort of, I don't know, share the journey, because everything I knew about reselling when I started, I learned on YouTube. I watched video after video after video. And one of the things I think that threw me off a little bit when I first started actually selling was it's not as easy as not everyone, but as a lot of people make it look on YouTube. And I felt like it was important to share like my mistakes and the like losses as well as the wins. And so I really still, even today, make mistakes, and I make sure to share with you guys when I mess up, because I don't want it to seem like, oh my God, this is just easy money. And it's just like, throw your stuff online and it sells. And look at me, I'm doing so well. I'm driving a Tesla. I don't know. I'm driving a Volkswagen. Okay. It's a 2016 and I love it. I don't need a Tesla. But one of the things that sort of helped me is when I do share my mistakes and my fails and my screw ups, I often get a lot of comments from you guys telling me that you've done something similar or had the same experience. And it actually has like made me feel a lot better about knowing that making mistakes is part of this process. And it's important to make mistakes because you learn from them. And I mean, everybody would like to start a new business and just be perfect from day one, but it's not totally realistic, especially when it's a business you have to learn a lot about. You need to learn how to source. With Amazon FBA, there's a big learning curve in terms of sourcing items. If you're doing retail arbitrage or online arbitrage, where you go and you buy a product at a lower price and sell it at a higher price on Amazon, there's a big learning curve. Then you fall into the gated and ungated piece of it, and trying to get ungated in different categories so that you can sell more items on Amazon. That is a difficult process, and with it comes a lot of mistakes. I have definitely bought products that I thought looked really good, and they weren't, right? They just didn't move. And I think it's important to share that. So I've tried to be really open and honest with you guys, but it's a huge help when I hear back from all of you that you've run into something similar. And so often you guys share with me solutions to problems I'm having, which has made a huge difference in my reselling business, because a lot of these answers are not just snap your fingers and find them online. So I've been really grateful to the YouTube community for being willing to share your experiences with me as well. So I don't feel like I'm the only one on YouTube sharing all my mess ups. It's been really awesome. The same goes for sourcing on eBay. Like, I love watching like Harry Tornado. I love watching all of these channels where they just go out, and it's like every time they go out, they just find like the most amazing profitable items in existence. And it doesn't always go like that for me, because you have to learn how to source, and you need to learn the specific categories in terms of like what resale value is for items, what kind of demand is out there. Something might have a really high resale value, but if the demand is not there, it's just going to sit on your shelves. And whether you're willing to wait 6 months or a year to make that high profit is a piece of the decision making that is included in reselling. I prefer stuff that sells quickly. I don't always get stuff that sells quickly. I have a sweater that has been in my eBay store for forever, it feels like now. And it's this vintage Liz Claiborne like color block. I love it. If it fit me, I would wear it because it's super retro. It's from the 90s. No interest in that. So it may have a great resale value, but if no one wants it, right? These are things you have to learn. Another part of YouTube for me has been understanding the ungating process with Amazon, which is a beast, right? There is so much to learn and understand, and you can get ungated in a category, but then be gated in a bunch of brands in that category. Like, I'm ungated in topicals, but there's a whole bunch of brands that I can't sell. My goal for the next month or two is to get ungated in grocery. And I've actually had so many people reach out to me with like very specific and thorough instructions on how to do it, which makes a huge difference. Normally you've got to like, I don't know, go buy like a course, and it's a lot of money, and I'm on a budget, right? I am furloughed from work and I'm trying to like make money reselling to bring a little income into the house. I can't spend thousands of dollars on a course. It's just not something you know what? I'm not sure I would want to do that even if I had the money. I am paying enough in college loans right now, okay? But I've had people like reach out and talk me through how they did it and what the process is like. And it's been like I'm so grateful, like really, really grateful that people are willing to share information with me that helps me grow. And I think that's why I find it so important to share information with you guys that I hope helps you grow. I also think it's important to share that mistakes happen and they're okay. Speaking of that, I'm not sure if everyone's messing with me, but I talked last week about my quirky eBay buyer who who kept, for the same item, kept a day after day offering me $5, which was half of what I had it listed for at 10. And I would counter at $7.50, and then they would come back at $5 again, and we did this for days. Now I talked about it on YouTube, and I'm not kidding. For the last 4 days, I have been getting offers on all different items in my store for $5. And then I send a counter offer and they come back at $5. And I'm like, are people watching my YouTube videos and now messing with me? What have I done? The one positive though is that was happening, and what I think it actually did, these like back and forth offer, counter offer, is some of those items have actually sold. I think because eBay saw the activity and was like, oh, this is an item people are interested in. I think it changed the algorithm. So if you guys are messing with me, well, thank you, because it helped me sell some stuff this weekend. I swear. I have a couple things that need to go out. My hair is still wet from the shower, so I'm kind of waiting until it's totally dry because it is like 8 degrees out today, and they say it feels like -2. So I'm sort of waiting to go to the post office with my eBay sales until my hair is totally dry, because I don't know, right? When we were kids, that's what our parents told us. Don't go outside with wet hair. Is that a wives' tale? I don't know. I tell my kids the same thing. I'm like, you can't go outside until your hair's dry. I don't know if that's true. But listen, I will say this. And I've talked about the YouTube reselling community before. It is just the most awesome, supportive, collaborative environment I've experienced in the last several years. Like, social media is crazy and everyone is fighting, and then I come on YouTube and it's just this like beautiful, supportive group of people that I get to interact with on a daily basis, and I'm so grateful for it. And I have learned so much, and I always kind of wonder, like, as we move into the future, like, when I was young, there was obviously no YouTube. Like, you can learn anything about any topic on YouTube, and it's really, I wonder if it's going to change the way education looks as we move like far into the future, that you can access whatever you want to learn online, and specialize. And that's not something that was out there before. People that started on eBay 20, 30 years ago, and were just learning the ropes, like, that had to have been so much harder because you had nowhere to go to get information. You had nowhere to go to learn the ropes. You had to learn it on your own. And I'm really grateful that I'm able to learn from YouTube and from other YouTubers. And I'm grateful that I'm able to learn from my own subscribers who are giving enough to offer me insight, and make me feel like I'm not a total failure when I screw up. Thanks for that. But I love reselling. It is really fun. I love sourcing a lot more than some of it. But I really enjoy it as a business. I mean, it's like, it's challenging, it's interesting, every day is different. And I'm really happy I'm doing it. Do I know if I'm going to be able to get myself to the point where it's a self-sustaining income? I'm not sure. I know there's people out there that do it. I don't know if I can get to that point. I feel like I can, and I feel like if I just keep hustling and I just keep pushing, I can get there. But I mean, realistically speaking, I don't know. I know a lot of people do it as a part-time income, which I think is why I feel like it's really important to make sure I have multiple streams of income. So I have multiple sources of reselling, like Amazon, FBA, and eBay. And I am going to add Poshmark and Mercari. I know I've been talking about this for months, but I need to do it. But then also if I can get my YouTube channel monetized, there's that little stream of income. Plus affiliate marketing, there's that little stream of income. It's not much, but last month on Amazon under the affiliate program, I made $40. $40. You know what that is? I mean, a tank of gas, actually more than a tank of gas. It's a lot of things that make a difference, right? And if that grows and YouTube grows and my reselling grows, I could get there. That's sort of what I'm working towards. So I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you guys if I'm totally failing at it, as you know. But right now it's going in the right direction. So I'm hopeful. I would love to hear from you guys in terms of whether you feel the same way about the YouTube reselling community, whether you feel, do you have a YouTube channel? You should start one. I know I say this all the time, but you should start one. I'm really excited about people that have started one because I really do feel like it's a rewarding journey to record. It's not easy to get in front of the camera in the beginning. I totally know this, but it is rewarding. And I think it is really fun to be a part of both reselling and sharing your journey to reselling, because everybody's is different, because none of them are the same, because no one's sourcing at the same places. No one's, you know what I mean? Like they're all different and they're all so interesting. You should totally start a YouTube channel if you want. If you want, you don't have to. And if you haven't liked and subscribed here, Trevor's not here to say it today, but if you want to like and subscribe, that would be super awesome. If Trevor was here, he would have told you that already. He's going to be mad that I made a video. And I mentioned being at 900 subscribers and he missed it. So sorry. But I am excited to see where the next few months takes me. I'm excited to see what happens when my YouTube channel gets monetized. I'm excited to see what my reselling business does as I move into hopefully higher sales and more listings. And I'm excited to see if I can keep growing my affiliate marketing channels because those are going really well. So check out the links below if you want. And like I said, if I like this new ring light, which I think it's all right so far, I mean, I haven't had any issues, I will add that to my links rather soon. But I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope that you are ready to get to work this week, get to listing, get to sourcing, make some money. Let's all like sort of lift each other up in succeeding at our goals and our dreams, right? And I hope you have a amazing week. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Bye.